There is a substantial risk of loss associated with trading forex, binary options, stocks, or equities, collectively, asset classes. Only risk capital should be used for trading. Trading in any asset classes is not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. No representation is being made that investors will make profits or will not sustain losses. Before trading in any asset classes, investors should consult with their professional broker, financial advisor, or financial consultant to determine whether trading asset classes is appropriate. Investors who trade in any asset classes should only do so if the capital used for this purpose represents funds that an investor can afford to lose without adversely impacting the investor's lifestyle. No trading strategy or methodology is without risk of loss. No trading strategy is risk-free, and no trading strategy can guarantee profits or freedom from losses. Investors risk losing the cost to execute any transaction, including associated commissions or fees. You should carefully consider whether trading in any asset class is appropriate for you in light of your investment experience and financial resources. Any trading decisions you make are solely your responsibility and at your own risk. None of the statements or materials in the Auvoria Prime chat rooms constitute a solicitation or recommendation to buy or sell.
Welcome everybody to today's call. My name is Dominic, and I will take you through the insider call of Kraitos like every single week. We're gonna check my account, how my account is doing, also my demo accounts where I'm like testing different things, so you can see how those are doing and also performing. And of course, if you have like any questions, please drop them into the chat. I will open up here now my chat on my phone. It's like easier this way to answer you all of your questions. Give me just a second that I can join the chat with you guys, and also put in the chat how your experience was with Kraitos this week, so we can also discuss it a little bit. Okay, type message. This is a little bit strange here. Minimize. No. Okay. How do I get to this chat? Give me a second, guys. Chat. Okay. Also, you can write me into Discord. Maybe it's gonna be that way easier. I don't know where I can see the chat here on my phone. But yeah, let's jump into the share screen. Let's see all the good stuff that happened this week. So yeah, this week actually it was a little bit slower week also for me and also for my trading accounts on Kraitos. So this week what we did was 0.54%. Nothing spectacular, I would say. It's still like $19, but we're up for this month of February. We're up 4.85%. What it's also really nice to see. So we altogether it's $1.169. And what it's like for me most important here by Kraitos is that you guys realize one thing, that I always want to have a drawdown like low. So right now we are with 1.88% drawdown, nothing major, and this is like what I like to see. So let's jump into my Kraitos account, so you can see my actually settings. What I was trying it without the currency shield, but I saw that the currency shield, it's really important. So one thing, guys, bulwark, always have it set to true. Okay, why is this important? Like this week, actually, the cat pair, the cat currency got a little like weak. So as you can see, I didn't have it turned on the whole time, and it was, I mean, AUD cat, USD cat, and also I was in GBP cat and also NZD cat. So I had like 4 pairs open that were going against me on cat pairs. So then, like when I closed out the first one, I put the bulwark on true, and I will have it on true. So also what I changed here is the decision units in pips. I changed it to a little bit higher on my account. I put it to 40. Personally, I just like that I have more moving space. So if you have it at 27, that means that Kraitos can sooner put in a managing trade. So sometimes, in most instances, because we're trading pairs that they're like low volatile pair, it's good. But my personal thinking, it's always like that. I'm always prepared for the most, let's say, most terrible market conditions. So I'm always thinking about, oh, what can happen if the market moves 350 pips against me, 400, 500 pips against me. I also want to be on the safe side of the market. So this is like why I decided personally to put it here to 40. So I was talking to the developers. They said everything between 27 and 40 is good. The bigger the number, the more conservative, obviously. Then also minimum required distance between pips, I put it to 40. Why? So what does that mean? Minimum required distance with trade pips is that if the market moves against us 30 pips, and in market it's 30 pips against us, and Kraitos finds a reversal on the 30 pips, in between 30 pips, it's not going to open for me because I had it set to 40. So if the reversal happens after 40 pips, let's say 45 pips, 50 pips, 60 pips, then it's going to put in a managing trade. So this is how I had it set up. Position size, I'm trading with 0.01 per thousand. I'm comfortable with that. If you're not comfortable with that, put it higher, okay? But I'm comfortable with 0.01 per thousand. Then the next thing what I did, if you're a conservative type, leave it here with 2. So I put it to 4, but as you can see, if I've even set it to 4, the most it can trade, it's 3 pairs at the same time. Why? Because of the bulwark, the currency shield, okay? So it's going to be only trading 3 pairs. Then I have here set at the position after a certain amount of pips, 35, and trail by 5. Why I actually put it like that? Because we still don't have the trailing stop loss on the initial trade. So what I want to do here, uh, I want to get like 30 pips, and if it comes to 35 pips, it's going to secure in 30 pips. So that means it's going to trail the second trade with 5 pips. So if it's a big spike, I can get more profit. But if it turns against me, I'm taking out with 30 pips. So I'm like still testing this. If you don't know how it works, just leave it here on false. I have it on true, then take profit at pivot levels. I have it set to false. First trade, take profit, it's set to 10, and then here we have it set to also 10 because I'm like testing some things to see like if we can get 10 pips out of 10 pips when the market reverses. But again, here it's like better to have 4 to get taken out of the trade as soon as possible when there is a second trade coming in, because you never know what the market is going to do. So what actually it's happening here, if you have 4 pips, you have to know that you will net 4 pips profit, because Kratos will first cover the swap and also the commission from the broker, and then that's break even plus 4 pips, and then it's going to take you out. Spread filter, I didn't change anything, it's still with 3. Equity protector, I have it set to 25. So why I have it set to 25, I will also show you right now. Okay, so now think with me, listen to what I have to say, and this is like how you have to also teach your customers. So right now you see here my absolute gain, it's 12.70. What does that mean, 12.70? I added money after my first deposit. I also added some money, so this is gain because it calculates it in. But my absolute gain, this is like only profit that I created with Kraitos, it's 12.70%. Okay, now if I have my equity protector set to 25 for easier math that you're gonna understand, let's say I have absolute gain 13, so 25 minus 13 is, what does that mean? That I'm only now risking 12% of my money. So when my account grows for 25%, that means that I will be not risking any of my money. So if something major happens in the market, I'm taking out with the equity protector. I lost 25%, so my money is still secure. So when my absolute gain is going to be 30, my equity protector will still be set at 25. That means that if something major happens, my net profit is 5%. So this is really important, guys, that you understand how these things work, because in trading, investing, it's always the most important thing that your initial deposit that you put in, it's covered and you're actually it's protected. So this is with Kraitos. The next thing, what I'm thinking, personally, it's like you can see here my drawdown, it's 3.44%. So my thinking right now, it's here. I will be letting Kraitos run with the same settings for the next, let's say, 3 6 months, at least like 6 months, so I can see what is going to be in those 6 months the biggest drawdown. And as you can see here, right now the biggest one, this was like a spike, was 3.44, but anything else like it's, but most of the time it's been under like 2.52%. You can see it's like not even like 1%. So my thinking is like that instead, if in the 6 months it's gonna be the biggest drawdown, it's gonna be let's say 5%. Why would I be risking 25%? I can lower that down like to 15% because I always want to give the market to move, the software to move. So my thing it's like, okay, if it was 5%, if I give it like three more times the space, I think I'm like safe. But if something happens, I'm taking out with 15%. So this is the next thing that I'm actually thinking, observing. Also, I'm like talking to developers, like to adding like some different features inside. One of the features it's that we're talking, it's a niche. It's actually the trading stop loss on the first initial trade. Then it's like when the one of the pairs it's already on break even or the take profit it's in plus, that we can give it the option to trade the same currency. This is the next one. We are also talking about putting in an option that people can put how to say a fixed stop loss. You can say like, okay, I want to have a fixed stop loss and create a split in a trade on 250 pips. Okay, we are also, I think we will also be adding this like for security because some people want this security. Then also for prop firms, like, but this is like down the road. It's like we're thinking to like remove like no that people can change the magic number, that people can like choose if they want to have trading comments. Then like one of the guys also gave like a really good suggestion. It's like, what if traders would have like an option to skip also the initial trade, only like enter like the managing trade. So these are like all the options that like now they're coming like and like really good ideas coming from community. So if anybody of you has like a really good like idea or something that you see that we can make even traders like even better, message me on Discord. I'm like more than happy like to put it into a Google document and like discuss it also with the developers. So here, the next thing what we have is Kraitos, where I'm going like for 5 pip take profit. So here what I did, I'm trading all the pairs, just not trading JPY pairs. I don't like JPY pairs with trading with bots, actually softwares. So I remove them. They're not here, but I'm trading everything else. So last week, what I did, I gave Kratos an option that it can trade 10 pairs at the same time. So let's see what it did. We did like 2.62% this week. Amazing result. This month 4.97%. And as you can see, I removed like also the currency shield. So this is like super aggressive. Like this is just like for me to get like more data, which pairs work, like how they work, like so I can like get even more familiar with Kratos. But as you can see, it's like for now, it's like working like really nice. It's like catching like still a lot of trades. We still are winning 92% of like all the trades. We caught like an amazing amount of pips. But right now we are in a little bit bigger drawdown. Can I already share this? Did I? Okay, I can also share this with you guys, so you can have this link and have like all this information. And then also what I did on one account, I did like more swing style of Kratos. So what we did here, we did like almost like $200 in profit, but this is like on $11,000 account. And I'm also like testing all the pairs, but like that Kratos goes like for more profit. I really want to like see like different settings, how it works, how it reacts, because I really think this is like one of the softwares that it's like already amazing. But maybe like with like little small tweaks, we can make it like even better. And I'm like every day talking with the developers, and they're like really excited like for the future of this software, and also like what the community is actually saying. And also we are all listening to the feedback that you guys are giving us, and like yeah, we want to really make this like one of the best softwares in AP. And so far I see that all the customers are really happy. So I don't see any let me check. I will check now with, I'm gonna try to log in here on my computer for the questions. If there's like any questions, give me a second. Okay. Log in, have to log in again. Okay. It's logging in. 2 seconds. AP Live. Kraitos. Yeah, okay, we are in. Great to start the week with four profitable trades in one day. How are stock and USD cat sequence at the moment? Can the decision unit pips and minimum required distance pip can be different number? For example, if the decision would be 27 and minimum pips 35, what would you think of this? Yes, you can actually change this like how you said it, because what it means if you have decision pips is that it's gonna go with a bigger lot size in, because it's like a smaller distance between the decision units, but then with the minimum pips it can be 35 pips. So yeah, you can do it like that and play around like that. I was like already thinking that myself to do it like that. So yeah, definitely you can do it like this way. So with the USD cat we can also jump a little bit here on the trading view. Like with USD CAT, it's like nothing like major. It like, let's see so you like understand. So what Kratos, it's now actually waiting with USD CAT. It's waiting for a reversal. Reversal, it's already happening, but it has to like it already like broke structure on M30. What I saw, but the only thing that Kratos it's now waiting for. Where do we have USD CAT? USD CAT. Okay, here you are. USD CAT. So as you see, we are right now here on 30 minutes. Let's go to 4 hour chart. So as you see, it was like a really big spike here on the H4. Why? Because up here was like all the liquidity. So now what Kratos it's waiting for here on first of a break of structure H1. So the break of structure actually has to happen like here. When the break of structure happens, then Kratos will take another sell, because this is going to be a confirmation that the market may break of structure, and then we're going to jump into another trade, managing trade, and then we're going to close out. So I know that like not all, a lot of us are like used that Kratos has like more than 1 2 trades open, but sometimes it happens. That's why I always say it's always like better to be like more conservative, like go conservative way, because we always gonna make profit, but we always have to have like our accounts secure. This is like my only thinking when I'm actually trading. So let's see if there is like, oh my god, now I closed down that chat. I always make this mistake. So yeah, if there's like no more questions, I will end this call and we will continue in our Discord channel. Let me just go one more time in AP Live. Here. Okay, there was a suggestion from someone in the group about removing their per USD CAD. It's correlated to every single other pair, therefore no trace will happen. So, like me personally, I wouldn't do that. But what I would do if you already have like the USD CAD open and you want to give an option to open up another trade, just go here to properties, right click and properties, put it here to 2, how you have it, and then just remove, for the time being, remove the bulwark, and then it's gonna enable and you can open up another trade. It's better like that than removing, because USD CAT it's also one of the better performing pairs. So you can do it like as I showed you. So you can put it here to false, and then you can put, if you have like one pair open, just put it to 2. You have like, I don't know, like 2 pairs open, you can also put it like to 3. That's like an option, but I wouldn't remove it altogether. This is like much better option that I showed you right here. No, there is not like that. I would say I have to like look at my FX books. I can also like as a developers to see how it's about that. But I don't think like usually it's like about what I see saw one trade was in like I think it was like 3 or 4 days, but that was like the max what I saw personally. Okay, there's no more questions. So, guys, thank you for joining live, and thank you also to everybody that was watching the recording. Thank you. Share this, please, with your teams, with your customers, so everybody can get the inside scoop and they can see and learn how to manage and also properly use Kratos. Guys, thank you, and I wish all of you a happy and profitable next trading week. Thank you and see you next week. Bye bye.